Come up here, baby. Where are you going, you little weirdo? There you are. Hi, baby. Good mornings. Your mom's a little baby, huh? You're my sweet girl. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke up, I was mistaken. I was mistaken. And I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Hi. There was my hair is a mess, and you're gonna have to deal with it because I don't think there's much I can do about it. Hi. I haven't done this in a while, but I have some stuff I want to talk about, so I thought this would be the way to do it. Obviously, I am still practicing with my ukulele, although it's been a little while. I have just gotten really busy, and oops, this is about to fall. Hang on. Okay, wait. All right, I think I got it. I've been pretty busy, and I haven't really had a ton of time. So I kind of fell off. That's why I'm still playing You Are My Sunshine, because I haven't really gotten much farther than that. So I'm still working on kind of the basics. But I thought I would pop in. See, I've got some stickers that I put on there. Look, I found one that says You Are My Sunshine and then a sun. So I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, I'm still working on learning the ukulele. It's been really fun. What else has been going on? Well, if you read my comics, you'll know that I quit my job yesterday, which was kind of, it was kind of something that has been coming for a while. I do have another job that I'm starting in a couple of weeks. It's really similar to the job I'm doing now, but it's just for a different company. So I talked to my boss yesterday, my current boss, and I told him I was going to leave. He was very, very cool about it. He was really understanding. There's been some changes in kind of the, like, where the company is going and what types of business they're looking for. And I am in sales, so they've kind of really shrunk down the number of companies that they want to go after, which leaves me with really not as much work to do as I would like. So my boss was really understanding. He was like, yeah, I totally get it. I mean, I know this, it started out as a really great fit for me, but it's just the last few months, it hasn't been. The last probably 6 months-ish. So he was very, very cool about it. He kind of was like, if you can just be available. I tried to give him 2 weeks notice, but he was like, if you can just be available this week so that we can do an exit interview and just kind of transition the few things that need to be transitioned to someone else, then that's great. And, then you can, you don't have to really be working all the time. And then, we can get that all done this week, and then you won't have to work next week at all. So I was like, yay. So, it's kind of like the middle of the day. It's like the afternoon right now, and I did do a little bit of work, but basically I have spent the day cleaning out my office. It was, just getting rid of stuff I don't need anymore, cleaning off this stuff on the desk and going through the drawers and just getting rid of the crap, that accumulates. And then I have been practicing my ukulele just a little bit, not for very long. But I wanted to also talk about last week, because I was on vacation actually last week. So I did a few really cool things. It was kind of it was like 3 road trips within 1 week. They weren't super long, but the first weekend, my friend Bill and his son Owen and I just made the trip to Detroit. We went to see the Breeders in concert. The Breeders were really a huge band in the 90s. Their big hit was Cannonball. Probably most of you have heard that song. So this was actually the 30th anniversary tour for their big album, The Last Splash, which Cannonball was the big single from. And they performed that entire album in its entirety, which was amazing. It was really fun. We had a blast. We had a great time in Detroit in general. We went to, this, like, before the concert, we went out for dinner, and we went to this, it was called JoJo's Shake Bar or something like that, and just got dinner. But then they have these like boozy milkshakes that are like insane. So the milkshake has like a cookie and, Oreos and like all kinds of stuff sticking out of it. It's like an entire dessert meal. It was honestly way too much, but it was really, really fun. So my milkshake had Kahlua in it, and then it had, cookies and all this stuff. It was cool. We had a great time. And then the concert was really great. And then we came home the next day, and we kind of slow played our way home. And, we stopped at like a little farmer's market on the way. And then we stopped at this really cool pet store, because my friend Bill and his son Owen are really into kind of exotic pets. I have my rats, but these two they're wild. They probably have 100 pets at home, between spiders and snakes and reptiles. And Owen actually bought a scorpion while we were at this pet store. So we had a really good time just like looking around and seeing all the really cool pets they have. It was a huge pet store with like this giant koi pond inside and everything. It was really cool. So that was the first part of my vacation. And then the second part was my husband and I went to Canada, which is not a super far drive for us, maybe a few hours. And then we hopped on a ferry and went to Pelee Island, which is part of, I guess it's considered Ontario, but it's like in the middle of Lake Erie. It's a really small island, maybe like 20 miles across, I would guess. It's gorgeous. It's a really, really, really beautiful island. And we went there and stayed in this little stone cottage, the 200-year-old cottage. That was amazing, right across from the water. So it was like the cottage and then like a little small street and then Lake Erie right there. And it was fun. We had a great time. We stayed with another couple that lives in Canada and that were there, had rented the cottage for the whole week, and we just stayed a couple of days. But it was so fun. We had a blast. We explored the island. We drank a ton of beers. We played a ton of board games. We laughed so much. It was really, really fun. We had a blast. And it was fun to go to Canada, even though it's only a few hours away. We don't get there I think the last time I was in Canada was like 2016 or something. We went to Niagara Falls. But that was so fun. We had a great time. And then the last part of my week of vacation, which everyone has tons of questions about, is I went to a psychic camp with my sister. So my sister and I left on Friday, and the camp is in Indiana. It's basically, it's called Camp Chesterfield, a spiritual center of light. It's basically like once you drive onto the grounds, there's like maybe 3 or 4 streets, and all the streets have houses on them, but the houses are all people that live there full time, but they're all like clairvoyants, mediums, tarot readers, like all have kind of different specialties, but all, spiritual teachers and healers of some type. So my family, my mom and my sister and I used to go to this camp every single year, but I bet we haven't been, it's probably been 20, my sister and I were trying to figure it out. We think it's been about 22 years or so since the last time we went. So things are a little bit different, but some things are still the same, None of the mediums and stuff that we knew from 20 some years ago are there anymore, but there's still some very, very talented and interesting people there. So there was an event. So there is a hotel on the property too, and that's where my sister and I stayed. We stayed 2 nights. We were there Friday night and Saturday night, and there was an event going on last weekend called the Spirit Fest. It's one of their largest events of the year. There's about 80 or 90 vendors on the grounds, and there is also a bookstore that's there year round, called the Tree of Life. So it's like a metaphysical shop and book shop and crystals and tarot cards and all that kind of stuff, anything you would need for mediumship or spell work or any of that kind of stuff. So we got there on Friday night. There was not really a whole lot going on. We just got something to eat. We checked into the hotel, and then the next morning we got up and we hit the Spirit Fest. It was incredible. We had a great time. We both had oracle readings, tarot readings. I had a Reiki healing session. What else do we do? Oh, we got our ears seated. I don't know if you can see that little crystal in my ear. I have one on both sides. That's like oracology or something it's called. We had never heard of it, but we decided to give it a try. It's like sort of like the I guess the ear is similar to the bottom of the foot in the way that, like reflexology, the bottom of your foot is connected to all the systems in your body. Well, your ear supposedly is too. And so you can put these little crystals at different points and it will heal, help to heal different systems in your body. We had never heard of it before, so we kind of got a crash course and then we both decided to try it. So my sister and I both got our ears seated. And we just did like the general, body balance, total body health kind of thing. But that was interesting. We went to they have a huge cathedral on the grounds as well. And we went to, on Saturday night, the gala service, which is an all message service. So basically you have, I think there were 4 or 5 maybe different mediums that were connecting with spirit and then relaying messages from spirit to members of the audience in different ways. So there was kind of like spirit art going on. There was tarot messages, flame messages. And then just like general kind of clairvoyance. So we did go to that. That was amazing. It's a couple of hours. And my grandmother actually gave a flame message to me. So, the medium connects with my grandmother, and then, he relays that message through a candle flame on a piece of paper. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know if you guys I don't know how much you want to know about all this stuff, because some of it's very, I'm sure some of you are like, oh, this is really woo-woo and weird, and I don't, it's all bogus. And that's fine. You can think whatever you want. But I don't want to give a million details if nobody's interested in it. But yeah, so I did get a flame message. I got a spirit artwork from another medium that was like, I had a session with that medium. But so it was pretty cool, and then we did that was the whole day on Saturday. We, was just walking around the festival. But the grounds are amazing too, because they have like, there's like this trail of religion, which is like this beautiful stone space with all these benches where you can go and sit. And then there's like statues of all of the different religious icons. So like there's Jesus Christ, but then there's also like Buddha and Zeus, and you know, like I'd have to look at my photos to even remember all of them, but I mean, you know, Allah or Muhammad. It's Muhammad, not Allah, it's Muhammad. So like all the different, you know, religions are sort of represented. It's very cool to just walk through and see all of those different icons. There's a Native American spirit totem there as well that you can go and look at, and you know, there's benches there so you can meditate, pray, whatever. So there's a lot of really really cool just places in the camp that are so amazing. I mean, people, you know, like these, even these statues in the Trail of Religion, people leave like offerings at the base of the statue for their different gods and that kind of thing. So that was really, really, really fun. And then, you know, I came back on Sunday night. Yesterday was Monday. I gave my notice at work. Bye, peace out. And then I guess for the next 2 weeks, I'm just sort of kind of floating. I mean, working this week when I need to, you know, if I'm going to have to do an exit interview, like I said, and, you know, some different things like that. But overall, I'm kind of a free agent. So, a couple of different people have actually said to me, oh, I really miss your videos. I wish you were still doing videos. So I thought, okay, well, I actually have some interesting stuff to say. So today seems like a good day to do it, since I don't have, you know, exactly a full schedule on my plate. Anyway, I hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I love you. I hope that you are full of joy on this wonderful day. And I will see you again soon. I don't know if I'll do these videos every single day, but I think I will try to get them a little bit more into my routine because people seem to really like them. Also, if you have not subscribed to my comic, please do so. I have so much fun drawing it. I just crossed 1 year last week, a full year of comics, 365 different daily comics. And I would love it if you would subscribe. I will put the link to the comic right here on the screen so that it's really easy for you. And I think that's it. This is already a long video, so I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. You're the best. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.